Hi everyone. So this short little video is going to be about kente cloth. Kente cloth is what I'm showing you here, and I have a very short little video about it. I'll make sure it's up in the notes in Brightspace. And kente cloth is something that I think we just generally know and associate with Africa, but it's specifically from West Africa. And the textiles like I have here that I'm showing you were originally would have been worn to show status and high status in society like a king. There are actually 3 types of strip woven cloth that are called kente cloth. So this is just one of them I am showing you here. And they are worn for specific occasions and also to identify particular social roles. Today, we have simple versions of kente that are available and anyone can get and wear. But when we talk about traditionally speaking, or when we talk about years ago, it would have been only the king or specific members of royalty that wore these kente cloths. And they were more complicated, heavier material, had more like gold thread and very expensive things woven into them. So we can still find that today, but that's going to be extremely expensive and is not made for the so-called like tourists like you and me and what we might buy. We have Akan men that wear the kente cloth, and it would be 6 to 7 feet by 12 to 13 feet, and it's worn in a toga fashion. Women wear 2 or more smaller fabrics, one a skirt, a cover cloth or shawl, and often a cloth for tying a baby to its mother's back. So let's look at the other type of kente that I was talking about. We also have this kind, which is printed. It's not woven. So men, when they're weaving the material that then is printed on, or when they're weaving the one I showed you in the last image, men do the weaving. There are more than 300 name patterns organized as checkerboards in this case, stepped diagonals or asymmetrical, sometimes in random compositions. As many as 200 different stamped designs exist. And the last kind of kente is this. We don't see this kind of kente until we have the introduction of cloth from Europe, because this is embroidered, and this is the technique of embroidering like this is something that is adapted from European textiles. So some point after imported cloth became more plentiful, probably during the 19th century, Akan design applique or embroidered chief cloths were invented, called cloths of the great, because these would be worn again by the king or by royalty. Motifs range from abstract or geometric through pictorial, and many have verbal associations. Again, that verbal like proverb thing. So if you watched the video that I had up, you'll see the Art Smart video. You see that we have 2 crocodiles that cross and they share a stomach, and then this is indicating that family is very important and you share a meal with a family. We have indications of the leopard again, the bird with the head turned backward, saying like, you have to look at your past before you can move forward. We also have European guns here, And an umbrella like this is always going to be a sign of royalty. And the umbrella is another symbol that has been introduced into the art and the culture from Europe. We also have a star and a moon, making reference to the Islamic religion, chameleon, go, and we can go on. All right. So this is my very brief video about kente cloth. I hope you enjoyed it.